for a tougher sentence. A local mom vows to continue her quest on the day her daughter's killer cops a plea.
9 on your side's Natasha Williams spoke with the victim's mother about the promise she made to her dying daughter. Natasha?
Well, Clyde, Tanya, as her daughter lay dying in a hospital bed, Karen held her hand and promised her that she would make sure the person responsible for her death paid for the crime. For Karen Hastings, Monday's plea deal was bittersweet.
If I hear 8 years, be happy, but not really. It's a person's life is worth more than 8 years.
For that reason, the Cleves mom has written to 20 local lawmakers asking them to help her stiffen the maximum penalty someone can receive for crimes like the one that killed her daughter in this horrible crash. The 22-year-old was heading to work when she was hit head-on by 19-year-old Dennis Alsop, who was driving drunk and on drugs at the time of the crash. So far, only 3 lawmakers have responded. Neither is willing to take up the cause just yet. Hastings says her fight is just beginning.
I wrote them back in January, wrote to 20 of them, and I've only heard from 3. And the message that sends to me is it's not that important. We don't really have the time.
Andrea Raycamp of Mothers Against Drunk Driving understands Hastings' frustration.
Virtually every family that I work with is insulted by the fact that the person that killed their child can only get 2 to 8 years, or their loved one will only get 2 to 8 years. Ultimately, the defendant's going to be out of prison. If they're sentenced to prison, they're going to be able to go on with their life.
For Hastings, her crusade for Lisa will go on. She has this message for lawmakers.
Tell me what I need to do to move on. I made a promise to my daughter, and as long as I'm alive, I got to work on that.
Now, Dennis also will be sentenced on August 1st. Hastings plans to be there and hopes by then to be working with lawmakers on changing the penalty for that crime. In the newsroom, Natasha Williams, 9 on your side.